Hi, this is Jason here, and my topic of the day is why do immigrants become so successful? And this is not to rash on anybody, but this is basically to make my point clear. 9 times out of 10, a lot of these immigrants become successful, and that is because they come to this country with a mindset that they will become successful, and a lot of them have the motivation to either feed their families or one day running their own business. And I am not pointing out any single ethnicity. Doesn't matter if you're Hispanic, white, Indian, anything. It doesn't matter where you come from. As long as you come with that mindset, that law of attraction, because the law of attraction does work. And I'm not saying it because I myself have done it. I found ways to make extra money and have an income the same way anybody else could find a way. And I'm not doing it illegally. I'm doing it legally. I'm not selling drugs or anything. But a lot of these people come with the mindset of success and they become successful. But it's not like a supernatural being just hands you success. You basically gotta grab he's giving you the power, he's giving you the energy. And I'm not saying God himself, but something is giving you the power, the energy to become successful. You just gotta work hard and go for it. And as American born citizens, we take it for granted. We take all these opportunities, we take all these resources, this education that as a child, you have to go to school. It's just a fact of whether you want to continue going to school or not. Sometimes college is not for everybody. So there's other places, there's other resources, there's technical schools, there's beauty schools, culinary arts. There's things that they do offer financial aid, and most people do get a full paid package of financial aid, but they get lazy and flunk out. You're not flunking out because you're dumb or because you're an idiot. It's because you're lazy. And if you're lazy, you're not gonna become successful. And it's a fact. You gotta have a different mindset. If you're at home sitting down, laying down, watching TV, or sleeping all day on your days off, you're wasting money. That's money wasted. Time is money. It's true, time is money. You could be out there grinding, finding ways to flip money. See, a lot of people come here and they work 80 plus hours, and then on their days off, they find ways to make money, have an extra income coming in. There's different ways. You could flip cars. You could flip money on eBay. You could buy items at the thrift store, sell them for more on eBay. You could buy cars, fix them up, sell them more. It all depends on you if you want to become successful. But a lot of us take it for granted. That's why different people. Alright, so take for example, there's a lot of immigrants. They come to this country, they come work 80 plus hours a week, and they become successful. It doesn't matter where you work. So a lot of these people are making minimum wage and they still become successful. It all depends on what you do with your money. You want to go out there spending it on clubbing, buying expensive sneakers that you don't need. These are things that you want and don't need. There's a difference between want and need. You want expensive clothing, but you don't really need it. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people that are rich that they still buy cheap ass clothes. They still go to Old Navy and buy 2 for $20. They still go to thrift stores and buy, they buy good brands. They do buy polo shirts for $2, and these shirts are retail price at Macy's for like $70, $80. And they dress comfortable, they make money, they don't have to go out there and floss it. There's a lot of people that wear Gucci from head to toe But you look in their wallet, they don't have more than $20. And why? Because all they do is spend their money on items that they want, but they don't really need. If you really want to grind, you gotta basically spend your money wisely. Don't spend it on crap that you don't need just to impress women. Women aren't impressed by that shit anymore. I'm gonna tell you that because they are impressed on the way. If you're a businessman, that's very impressive. But if you're working at McDonald's, and I'm not rashing on anybody, but if you're working at Mickey D's and you're flossing from head to toe, you're wearing Gucci, Louis Vuitton, from head to toe, but they see that you're working at a fast food restaurant, they're gonna be like, all right, either this dude sells drugs or he spends all his money on this crap, and that's not impressive. Nobody gets impressed. If you're working as an engineer making stacks and you're wearing, regular casual clothing, they're gonna be like, wow, this guy's very humble. They see women like humble men. But it's all on what you do with your money. Don't spend it on things that you want. Spend it on things that you need. Food, your bills, services that, you got your health insurance you got to pay. There's a lot of things you have to pay. You don't have to be paying for all these expensive clothing. This is a fairly nice shirt, and it probably cost me like $3 at Old Navy. And I'm not saying it because I do have nice clothing, but I don't spend all my money on that. You gotta save up money. You gotta save money. For these people, immigrants, they come, they buy. They buy at Market Basket, for example. That in my area, that's the cheapest food you can buy. It's good food. I'm not hating, but it's not like you're buying at Whole Foods or Stop and Shop or whatever. They buy what they need. They don't buy extra, they don't buy soda or all this crap that they don't really need. And a lot of these people live in houses. They live like 20 people in an apartment, and that's to save money. But then a few years from now, they all own their own property. They all own their own businesses because they know how to save money. They're living with a budget, and they go by the budget. They don't exceed the budget. So you gotta make your own budget. And always think about the law of attraction. If you're thinking success, you go out there and you do it. Don't just think that you're going to be sitting at home and they're just going to hand you the opportunity. They're not going to hand you the opportunity. Nobody has to hand you success. You got to go out there. It doesn't matter if it's an education. It doesn't matter if it's working 80 hours. Just save up your money and become successful. So that's basically it, That's my topic to wrap it up. Don't be lazy. Stop being lazy. If you're handed the opportunity, if you're an American, you have the opportunity. Just stop being lazy. That's why they say we're lazy. We gotta do something. We gotta stick up for ourselves. We gotta become the American dream, quote unquote, the American dream. What is it? Success, buying your own home, providing for your family. But you can't do it by staying home, being on your ass all day. You gotta go out there and make moves. Thank you.